This is Will Beeman TV. I seen a post about people saying Errol Spence pre-car accident, that Errol Spence would have beat Terence Crawford. Now y'all know on my channel, I keep it all the way real. I'm gonna give you all the facts plus text. Those of you who know that are tuned into my channel, Errol Spence is my favorite fighter of this era. That's my guy. No, I'm not from Texas, so don't think I'm being biased. No, I'm not from Texas. Errol Spence is my guy. Errol Spence is the only person, the only man alive, to my knowledge, to put Floyd Mayweather down. These are facts. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He put him down in sparring. I don't care what y'all say. Okay, watch this. So, but the video is really about if Errol Spence before the car accident could beat Bud. We're gonna get on that in a second. But I had a buddy of mine. We were arguing about this was before he fought Bud, right? And I was saying how Errol Spence was the only one that put Mayweather down, right? And he proceeded to say, that doesn't count as sparring. Man, I almost walked off, man. It don't count as sparring. Man, I always use this analogy, right? Basketball players or whoever, football, whatever. Okay, say you're a basketball player. You may not be in the league, right? You just may be at Lifetime Fitness. You may be at your local YMCA playing basketball. And LeBron James walks in. Michael Jordan, whoever you want to use, right? And y'all playing pickup, just working on your craft. And you happen to catch LeBron James in the lane, right? And you take off on him. And you boom it on him. You dunk on him. Face shot, straight dunk on him. You windmill it, top, whatever you can think in your brain, whatever you can imagine in your brain. But you dunk on LeBron James, Michael Jordan, whoever you want to pick, right? For the new guys, you dunk on Wembanyama, however you say his name. You dunk on him, right? Now you just dunked on him. He's aware that you dunked on him. You're aware that you dunked on him, correct? And then somebody says, that doesn't count because it wasn't in the NBA. It wasn't in a real game. How stupid does that sound? Really, how stupid does that sound? It doesn't count because it wasn't in an NBA game. So you telling me that if Errol Spence put Floyd Mayweather down sparring, he knocked him out in sparring. He knocked him out cold, put him to bed in sparring. It don't count because it was sparring? Man, get the hell out of here, bro. That happened, dog. I don't care where the hell it was at. It happened. It's like somebody whooping your ass in the mall at a grocery store or something. And you say, well, it didn't count because it wasn't in the streets. Man, man. People always move the goalpost for BS. But nonetheless, I said that because Errol Spence is the only one that ever did that, right? Do I feel like he would beat him in a real boxing match? No, I don't. Which drives me to my point about what I'm about to say about Terence Crawford. Errol Spence is my guy. That's my favorite fighter of this era. From Texas? No, I'm not. But do I think he would have beat Terence Crawford if he didn't get in that car accident? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. May have been a better showing. And I agree with Mayweather. I do felt like he should have fought him around 160, 154. Because everybody knows Errol Spence been killing himself to make 147, 140, whatever. Like, come on, man. Like, he shouldn't be nowhere in that weight class, in that range. 154 and up, to me. That's just my opinion. But I don't think he would have beat Terence Crawford because breaking down that fight and analyzing how Bud is like, he's a mastermind in that boxing ring. Not saying that Errol Spence isn't. I just told you that's my favorite fighter of this era. Errol Spence is like I'm not gonna, or a lot of y'all say he's a one-stop shop, one-trick pony. He's coming straight forward. He's chopping the tree down, putting you on the canvas. He's getting you up out of there. He used to call him the eye collector, for God's sake, right? Y'all know I know what I'm talking about. He used to call him the eye collector. But Bud is just a different animal. I'm not just saying that because he just beat Canelo. I always knew Terence Crawford was the truth, but when he fought Errol Spence, I went in there with this as opposed to this. I was a fan from here, not a fan from here. And of course, when you're pulling for somebody, you're not going to say, oh, I want my fighter to lose. But I knew he had a fight on his hand. I did think that he was going to clean Terence Crawford up. Terence Crawford is a different animal. He's a switch hitter for a reason. The boy can go orthodox, the boy can go southpaw and be dangerous in either stance. Not too many guys come around like that. Not too many guys come around like that. Like GHB always says, like, he didn't have enough tools on his tool belt to defeat Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford's going to pull out whatever he needs to be victorious in that fight. Terence Crawford can fight you on the back foot. He's going to fight you coming forward. Like, bro, like, he can switch southpaw. He can go orthodox. Like, it's hard to beat that guy, man. I don't see nobody beating Terence Crawford. As Teddy Atlas says, he's a junkyard dog, bro. Like, it's nothing you can do with Terence Crawford, bro. Only way you beating Terence Crawford is if he beats himself. That's the only way you beating him. That boy's just too gifted. He taught me a lesson. Even on the back of my mind, I'm like, bro, it's gonna be a tough one for Spence. Because Terence Crawford is just that high of a talent. Like, you don't find guys like that every day. You don't, man. You don't. Mayweather wasn't even a switch hitter. Like, Mayweather, I mean, I'm sure he probably could fight southpaw, but that wasn't his niche. Like, Floyd was just like Bud. Well, Bud was like Floyd. Like, he pulled out whatever tool he needed to win that fight. Bud is he's just different, dog. Like, and I cannot be fake on my channel, regardless of who likes it or who won't tune in, because I won't be compromised and kiss ass and just lie to you people on the internet. I can't do that. I can't do that. I got to keep it real. Errol is not beating Terence Crawford. At another weight class, he may have absorbed those punches a little better, but just coming straight forward, that's not going to beat Bud. It's not. It's not. You can go get the hardest punching guy you can find, which y'all did, in Canelo Alvarez. And you see what he did to his ass. And we talked about that too, them trying to give Canelo a few rounds that he shouldn't have got. That was a landslide victory for Terence Crawford. He beat the Pope out of Canelo Alvarez. Yes, he did. And in the second fight, if they do fight, it's going to be the same thing. It's going to be the same thing. If not worse, he might stop him, be honest with you. Because I felt like when they fought, I think Bud could have got the stoppage. It was a couple rounds where he had Canelo on the bike. And y'all was saying that he was going to run from Canelo. Like, throw the Canelo fight out the window. That's not what I'm not even speaking on the Canelo. I'm just saying, focusing before Canelo was even in the picture, we talking about Errol Spence and Bud. And Spence before his car accident. That Spence still does not beat Terence Crawford. I'm sorry. He does not. He does not. He cannot beat Terence Crawford. Now, if he fought him again, am I pulling for him? Hell yeah. But will I be surprised if he lose? Hell no. Because I know what I'm looking at. Bud is not, nobody's beating that man, bro. Like, nobody's beating him. Like, somebody said, go get David Benavidez. That don't even make sense. Like, unless he's going to go up to that weight. And I seriously doubt he's going to go even higher than 168. That's not happening. That's not happening. But anyway, man, you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, man. Thank you once again. We out of here.